Hey guys, it's Will, and Castellum Inc., or CTM, has been one that we've been watching very closely recently. They're a defense company, and they specialize in processing large amounts of data for the US government. They have some $100 million contracts, and their market cap is still under $100 million. So, what gives? Well, it looks like my screen's lagging a little bit, so hopefully you guys can still hear me all right. Um, CTM stock has been on this trend. You start to see it build some momentum. One thing I want you guys to realize is that this is a position that we have had for quite some time. They've been volatile. As you can see, we are down a little bit on this specific position. Now, we also have traded, we've made a lot more money than we've lost with CTM. There's been some 20 to 40% swings here. As we mentioned, it's a small cap, so I would urge caution when investing in it. But as you can see, there's this support level that it's been holding at. It's also kind of building this momentum here. It's kind of, I believe, starting to build some momentum. And so I see it as a company that could potentially be a good player in the space. Really quick, institutional investors. If you guys aren't familiar, you could see, looks like my computer's acting up. So let me just close some tabs here. Boom, 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 boom. Do you think I have enough tabs open? You guys could see everything that I do. Thanks for the comment, Andrew. Appreciate it. Saw a thing from Andrew there. And we just covered D-Wave today, the quantum computing. I did that for you, Andrew. Thanks for asking those questions. We're going to do some more videos on that. But here's the deal. Institutional investors in CTM. Hopefully my computer's running better. I got a new computer, so it'll be here tomorrow, and I get to check it out. Anyway. Oh, this is the institutional investors in this company. You got Bank of America, which isn't on this page, it's on the next page. You got State Street. You got Vanguard. These are the types of company. Goldman Sachs was in there. UBS is in there. So these are big companies investing into them. Now you might say, why? Why? Well, you could look at their contracts. Some of their investor relations indicate that they're getting some good contracts. They have an Oasis Plus IDIQ, which means they have government contracts with no ceiling value. They recently signed $103 million in end of February, getting into March, for naval air systems. They work in cybersecurity, and they also got this SBA proteges where they kind of shadow other companies to learn how to get contracts. And they've done some public share offerings, which might worry some investors like, ooh, dilution. But again, they're under $100 million market cap. So I wouldn't be too worried about these small share offerings. But when it comes to the financials, they're 97 cents right now. Stock price is down there. You can see the revenue quarter and quarter has been about $10 to $11 million per quarter. $11 million. And their market cap, again, I don't think I'm misquoting. What is their market cap? 82 million. $82 million. So if that's their market cap, and then you look at them, you see their financials, and they're pulling in 10 million, 11 million a quarter with just around 1 to 2 negative net income there. That's not bad. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I am liking what I'm seeing because I think that means they're getting momentum and they're holding some steady business. Did you guys see that this is not this actually is not their logo, which is funny. That's so hilarious. That's their logo. That is not their logo. Anyway, it's so funny. Google. But anyway, I know those numbers are accurate. I double checked them over in the Google numbers are accurate. You can see them. And then if you go to the overview of the company, they're mainly focused here for investors. And you can see US government customers with mission critical services in support of their national security responsibilities in a timely, focused, and cost effective manner. So, electronic warfare, large amounts of data, software engineering, those are the types of technologies that they provide for the government. And they have quite a few contracts going for them. So at the end of the day, we're looking at this stock. We're saying, hey, it looks like it's maybe building some momentum. If we see it start to maybe continue this pattern rather than sell off, and again, the US government said they're going to invest $1 trillion with a T in military, and this company specializes in military. And the other thing that the government says is we need to optimize our tech. and our software. And CTM specializes in tech and software, so I see them as a good play personally. But as they're a small market cap, there's a lot of caution that has to be had. This could not go according to plan. Maybe it doesn't hold that level. And again, because it's such a small market cap, it could go down just as quickly as it could go up. So just keep that in mind. Now, when we're looking at it, I would imagine that I could see this trend maybe continue. This level that we're starting to see develop, it would look kind of something like this, right? So we have this trend, if you will, this resistance that is kind of rising. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Do you guys see that levels? Those levels there? That's kind of what I'm seeing develop. Now, this is what I'd like to see, because obviously I'm in it and that's what I want to see. Be about a 70% increase to those levels. Still got to break above there, which is a 30% increase, around $1.25. But if you see these previous highs, which would be a little extreme, that's about 200% upside. So it's very small. Not a lot of people talk about it. There aren't hype articles or anything like that, but they do have institutional investor interest, and they are getting large contracts with good revenue. So they're one that I'm watching pretty closely. Thank you guys so much for watching. If I earned your thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to watch us trade live and see the moves, entries, and exits tomorrow at market open, it's the second link in the description. That sale ends on Friday, so I'd love to have you guys there and lifetime access. Again, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. Do consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.